Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, therefore it is my day for a video. I just want to start out by saying that seeing your guys' videos made me miss you so much. Well, except for Shay, because she's in my basement right now. But Nancy and Tucker especially, it was like awesome having those videos addressed directly to me. So I'm going to be addressing each of you guys directly today, except for, again, Shay, because she's in the basement. Another thing that I just want to recommend, or like bring up really quickly, is what do you guys think of doing individual video responses? I mean, we all have our own YouTube channel for a reason. We should be, we could put them to use if we have anything specific to say. We should make video responses to the videos that each other posts. That way we don't have to do a recap of each video in each message, I think. And that way it's a little bit more personal and we're staying a little bit better in contact. Because we don't have to do it strictly one time a week. Or if anything is super exciting happens, we can, just lost my train of thought. Oh, we can post extra videos as long as it's not taking over someone else's day without permission or something. Anyways, so to begin, I have composed for Tucker a list of pros and cons to living by yourself, because really, it's friggin' fantastic. You're gonna have a roommate, so it's not gonna be quite as nudist colony inspired. Not anyways, but it's still gonna be really great. You're gonna have a blast. It's so much fun. So a list of pros and cons. Pro is not having to wear clothing around your apartment. A con would be neighbors, because I have an apartment building that you can see into windows through the other side, because it's a U shape. So I would definitely say neighbors is a very apparent con. A pro is shopping for yourself. You can choose what you want to have in your apartment, the level of junk foods that you're going to have in there, what kind of fatty foods, be able to keep your proteins and make sure you've got all the essential nutrients in your house. The con is really realizing that tofu is not a suitable alternative for actual real food. Because I looked in my apartment, or in my fridge, the day before I left to come out here to my grandparents, and I had tofu, I had a head of cauliflower, I had some milk, I had an egg, and an apple, a green apple. So my fridge was looking pretty washed out, and I was like, man, I need to get some shopping going on here, which brings me to my next pro, which is not having parents around with you. The con definitely to that is not having anyone to clean up after you, or do your shopping, or do your laundry, or anything like that. I love you, mommy. A pro is being able to decorate the apartment or the house by yourself, and have all of your own taste in there and do as little or as much with it as you want. The con is not having taste and not having a good budget. Those are both legitimate concerns. Walmart. I listed Walmart as both a pro and a con. Enough said. Freedom. A pro is freedom to blast your music to the highest degree, and that's pretty great. A con is neighbors who can do the same, and I live in an apartment building with lots of Asians and people from India, like Middle Easterns, and they're really great people, but they have really, really strange music. So that's a con. A pro is being able to stay up until all hours and go out for donuts at like 3 a.m. Not that I've ever done that, of course. There's a Tim Hortons right beside me. Anyways, the con is, one, having to get up for work in the morning after going out for donuts at 3 a.m. You can't really sleep for a little while after that. And another con to that is getting mugged. Sucks. So that has yet to happen to me. I don't want it to happen to me. I'm just saying, getting mugged would suck. A pro is not having to check in all the time with parents or guardians or security. A con is it's easy to lose track of your time. Like the other day, I spent 4 hours in the library, and I hadn't even. It was okay. If I'm going to be completely honest, it was closer to 5.5. But I'm going to say 4 for sake of propriety. A pro is meeting lots of people in the elevators. And the con to that is being in an apartment building that's large. You have lots of neighbors, And they're loud neighbors who have parties every Friday, and they have a bedroom right beside yours. Also, I'm actually going to add to that there, that con, thin walls. Also, I've compiled a list of findings. They're personal revelations of what I have discovered from living by myself. First one, bunnies are messy creatures. Kenzies are also messy creatures. Sweeping sucks. Most people don't have maids and will mock you for having grown up with maids. This is in like the professional world. That's not fun. College cafes are super trendy. 99% of the time, I am not super trendy, so I do not belong in said cafes. Like, it's ridiculous. I was walking home on Friday, and there were all these people, and they looked like they'd stepped out of the pages of like fashion magazines, but like the really indie and like they're very attractive people. Even the girls are attractive people. It's gross. I don't like small kitchens or concerts, but mostly small kitchens. Because you just don't have space to move. And 2 a.m. is the optimal time for doing laundry. I'm just gonna straight out say, you know, be completely honest, 2 a.m. is a great time to do laundry. And I can get away with not doing laundry for a shocking amount of time. I don't want to specify how much that amount of time is, but let's just say it's glorious. And 10, Walmart. So let's get on with some news here. 1, I will be moving into my new home in the middle of this month, being August. I'm going to be living with a couple of people from the church that I'm going to right now. I've known one of them for a couple of years. It's going to be really great. News number 2 is Shay's here in my basement, well, my grandparents' basement, which is now, this is now going to be her home, but I'll let her explain that in a couple of days. And news number 3 is I sliced my finger open on Saturday, and I needed stitches, and I refused to go. This is about the 4th time, maybe, that I've done that, and I still refuse to go get stitches. I mean, it'll heal. It won't fall off. I'm fine. So, because I didn't do videos to the last things that everyone, or the last videos that everyone posted, I'm going to do replies right now directly to Nancy. I did a very strange style of notes for this video reply section, and I have no idea what I'm trying to say with this first one. Location equals awesome. Oh, the location where you filmed your video, where we did the Kenzie and Nancy show the first time. That made your video just was fantastic, between that and the drunk guy, and I laughed my pants off. I almost peed. I'm really glad that you got to spend time with the Jax and Tucker and Shay, because I really miss all of those people, except for Shay, because she's in the basement. That was really weird. The roomies for going to college, I'm super excited for you. That sounds so awesome. It actually sounds like sweet style or whatever. It sounds really great. I do demand to hear more about what's been going on with you, and when you're leaving, and how you're getting there, and when your parents are going with you, or like everything. I just want you to tell me everything. So now to Shay's video. She's in my basement, so I really don't have to reply very much, so I can go talk to her about it. But I feel the need to point out that when I did my first video, I had literally just rolled out of bed and put on a sweater. Oh, on that note, it is 18 degrees Celsius right now, which is 64.4 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 291.15 Kelvin. So that is why I'm wearing a shirt that you can actually see my neck in, which is exciting. Tucker, oh my goodness, first of all, your video made me lol. It was like, I sat there laughing the whole time with the mustaches and then the hair and then just the stuff that you were talking about. I enjoyed your video quite a bit. Which program were you using at the time? Because I feel like I may need a mustache one of these days. I miss you, I miss Nancy and Shay and Claudia and just like everyone, like retarded amounts. It's been nearly 6 months since I first moved here, and I want to go back to last summer, just when everyone was there and happy and none of us were leaving except for stupid Tucker. Good luck with apartmenting. I hope my lists have been of use to you. Kudos for not wearing clothes in your video. It made me, it's like I could almost feel your naked chest in a non-creepy way. You can't trust the system. Ew, mosquito on my leg! Anyways, I'm gonna have to stop this video now because I'm very sure that I'm going to be way over my time limit again. I miss you guys ridiculously and incredibly, and I love you, and you guys are literally the things that I miss most from my childhood. And I can't believe that we've all left it behind. This, you know, by the beginning of next week, we're all going to be old, I guess. We're all moved out and in college and working and in school, and we've started on the next big thing in our lives. And I swear to God, if any of you guys lose contact, I will disown you. I love you guys.